Cappy, what's going on? I hope you guys can hear me. I hope this video goes really well because I've been filming my July 2020 tarot card videos outside because I'm currently visiting my grandmother in Las Vegas, and I'm kind of I'm from Chicago, so I'm taking advantage of the beautiful landscape, the desert, the mountains, all of that type of stuff. So I'm just kind of like looking for all these different locations where I could do my tarot readings outside. I did like 4 signs already, and I did it in a different area, and it was so windy outside when I was watching them back. I realized that you couldn't really hear my voice, so yeah, it's going up though. It's going up. So I am in Boulder Beach. That's where I'm at. I'm in Boulder Beach. Okay. I did already shuffle your cards, so they are ready to go, and I am gonna pull them one by one instead of doing a spread because it is a little bit windy, and I love these cards to death, and I am not gonna have this wind blow them away. All right. So yeah, so if this is your first time coming to my channel, welcome to my channel. My name is Tessa. This is Tessa's Tarot. You can definitely check out previous videos if you'd like in the playlist for you, Cappy. But we're going to go ahead and get started for your July 2020 tarot reading, okay? So let's see what we got here. So we're going to start with the underlying energy, and we have the Chariot. Okay, and I love the fact that the Chariot is coming out for your underlying energy because we are in Cancer season, and the Chariot is all Cancer. This is all Cancer. This talks about like going after what you want. This talks about like going after you know, whether this has to do with your career, whether it has to do with just something that just like that sparks that fire in you to just like go after what it is that makes you happy in life, and whatever you're passionate about, So this is in your underlying energy, and with this being a Cancer card and with the Chariot card, because there's lots of different types of energies that are go-getter, but this one in particular carries their loved ones with them, okay? So this type of go-getter energy, they don't forget about that home life. They don't forget about that, like all the friends and the family that they have established up until that point. Like the Chariot carries the wagon with her on her back. So she's going full speed, but she's still carrying her home with her everywhere she goes. So there are still people who are like, whether they're clinging to you and you're kind of like, oh, get off of me, or you're just like, okay, let's just go on this ride together. Let's just do this, you know. Whatever it is you're going after, I feel like you are like, okay guys, let's do this. Like you have a team with you. That's how I'm feeling over here. Like you've got a team with you, okay? For your motivation, you have the 3 of Cups. See, this is exactly what I'm talking about. Like 3 of Cups, this is Mercury in Cancer. So this is another Cancer card, and Mercury in Cancer is all about enjoying time spent with the people that you feel a kindred spirit, kindred soul connection with. Cousins, sisters, brothers, friends, like the people that you just feel like alive with them, and you can just have fun and have drinks and shoot the shit, you know. And with this being Mercury in Cancer, it doesn't even necessarily have to be like partying, like quote unquote. It could just be getting together for good times, for dinner, having a conversation, having like a group chat through text message, you know, like just communicating and but communicating in that energetic way where you guys are like feeding off of each other and you're really just enjoying each other's company. So this is your motivation. So this is kind of like what is driving you right now. You're just being driven to just be in that kind of company, to be around the people who make you feel good and make you feel happy, that you share this kind of connection with. What you're feeling discouraged by right now, oh, you have the Lovers card. Okay. Major Arcana along with the Chariot. This is Gemini. So, maybe there is somebody in your life, maybe someone that you do love, that you do care for. It could be a lover, or it could be a past lover. It could be somebody that you do have deep feelings for, but you're kind of like, I don't know. Like, I get the sense that that's not really like where your heart is right now. You're kind of like more focused on creating a atmosphere of joy amongst many people, because Capricorns, you do like to be in that social, wind is picking up. I hope my phone doesn't fall over. You do definitely appreciate a sense of social status. You like being in social situations, okay? So like with this Lovers card, it could be a significant other, it could be an actual lover, or it could be somebody that you're really, really close to, whether it's a best friend or a close brother or sister, and maybe you're not getting along with them at this point in time, or there's maybe just some underlying issues that you're not really ready to deal with, or you don't really want to deal with, or you don't know how to deal with, and you're just kind of like, oh, you know, it's just kind of making you feel a little like icky, you know, like in your heart. I know that's kind of a funny word to use, but I can't think of another word right now. But it's just kind of, I don't know, I think that maybe you just don't really know how to kind of deal with that kind of energy at this point in time, with a specific person. In your surrounding energy, we have the Nine of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles is Venus in Virgo. The Nine of Pentacles is all about independence, but it's not just about establishing a sense of independence financially, but it's being able, it's like feeling financially comfortable enough to the point to where you can indulge and enjoy in the finer things in life, whether that's fashion, art, you know, you want to buy a puppy, like you're kind of like at that point where you feel like you can indulge a little bit. Now this is in your outside energy, okay? So this is in your surrounding energy. So either, I'm getting the sense that there is either, I'm not really picking up that this is a particular person. It could be a particular person that's in your surrounding energy, but I am kind of feeling this sense in your surrounding energy, like you are trying, like you're feeling that people are in their comfort zones, and you're not, like, I don't think you're so focused on being like Miss Independent, like, you know, I'm just gonna do me. I'm not really feeling that. I'm really feeling this dynamic where you want to be around other people, you want to work together with other people, you want to be part of a team, not just like, it's all about me. I need to find out how I'm going to make money. I need to find out how I can make my life better for me. Like, I'm not really getting that vibe, but you could be surrounded by this kind of energy, or you might be looking at people who are in this type of energy of kind of like, I'm Miss Independent, and kind of snooty, maybe a little selfish, emotionless. If you look at her face, it looks like she doesn't have any feelings, like she's not really even paying attention to the things that are going on around you. She's kind of like, she might be like a little just like stuck in her ways also. That could be like a possibility, and you're just kind of like, nah, I'm not about that. Like, I'm not about that. Like, people who just don't want to like open their eyes and just kind of like see what's going on around them. So that could definitely be something that you're like looking at, and you're just not feeling it, you know, you're not really feeling it. So in your advice position, you have the King of Wands, Leo. This is Leo energy right over here, straight Leo. And whenever I pull a court card, I always like to mention the major arcanas, which they are guided by. So this is going to be the Strength card and the Sun card, okay? So for your advice, you like, I feel like the universe is just telling you to like you have that strength within you already, Capricorn, and it's kind of like take that energy that you have right now, because like you have that energy, and it's being fed by social situations, but you're also being fed to become a leader. So I'm really seeing this as kind of like stepping up as a leader, because the King of Wands, he's not just a leader. All the kings are leaders, okay? But he's like the kind of leader that inspires others. He's just kind of like, he just is who he is. He's very passionate. He's very like free-spirited and passionate. He can be a little bit reckless, but he like inspires people in a way that makes them like excited about life, that makes them like excited and passionate to do things differently, you know, to like, this is kind of a groundbreaking kind of energy. So I feel like the universe is kind of saying, like, don't be afraid to step into those leadership positions. Don't be afraid to, like, step into those roles and just, like, carry on that dynamic energy where you can lead others. Um, and yes, the King of Wands is known and can be a little reckless, but so, like, maybe you just want to be careful, but in all honesty, like, I am feeling this is like, if there is something in particular that you're thinking about doing right now and you're not sure, I feel like this is saying, like, just go do it. Like, just do it. Like, and like, do it with, like, all your, like, give it all you got and, like, see what wonderful things come of it. Kind of like that. I know in, like, this, wind is picking up a little bit. I know right now it's a little bit difficult, especially with a lot of people, restaurants are slowly opening up and, so if you haven't been working for a while and you've been in quarantine and maybe you have some kind of idea or you have something that you are very passionate about going after, or you're figuring out, like, when you do go back to work, maybe you want to come back to work with like a different mindset. So maybe something like that. Best way to move forward from your worries, we have the Nine of Cups. This is Jupiter in Pisces, okay? And this does talk about wish fulfillment, okay? This talks about wish fulfillment, but this is like being financially stable and having everything that you need, but like being able to really indulge, like being able to throw dinner parties for your friends, or throw, like, or for your family, or like really kind of being able to settle into that independent role to where you can share with the people that you love. You can share that energy, you can share that, like, happy, spirited, like fulfilled type of energy with the people in your surroundings. Oops. So that's definitely what I'm getting for this card. So, like, I'm feeling these, my God, these flies are humongous. There's this fly really close to me. The thing is massive. Okay, so can you go away, please? What are you doing? Shoo. He was kind of freaking me out. Like, he was, like, examining me. Like, who is this? Who did I do? Yeah, so I'm definitely sensing this as kind of like embrace this energy, like, if you really want to be in a leadership, like, I feel like it's really going to make you feel, especially because you're an earth energy, it's really going to make you feel good that you can kind of, like, be this person who can, like, give joy to others. You know what I'm saying? Like, fulfill others emotionally. Yeah. I also kind of feel like, maybe just, like, be careful that people don't take advantage of you. But I feel like you guys are pretty, yeah. I feel like you guys are pretty smart, though, with that. Okay. And it's interesting. I didn't even pick up this card, and I was like, maybe just be careful that others don't take advantage of you. And then I look down and I see the Tower card. So the best way to move forward in a positive light, yeah, like, that's kind of exactly what I was picking up, is just kind of like to be careful and to just be in tune with your surroundings. That's why when that King of Wands was pulled, I was thinking, like, because King of Wands can be kind of reckless, and then it kind of comes to bite him in the ass after that. So with this Tower energy, I kind of feel this more as a warning. I don't necessarily think that this is something that's going to happen. This, like, Tower moment, which is kind of like it's almost like a breakdown of an old foundation within you. And Tower cards don't have to be bad at all, because you learn lessons from Tower cards. Like, Tower cards will definitely teach you lessons, but I do definitely want to say is just to kind of, like, be careful with the people that you have in your surroundings. Not even necessarily, like, be careful who you have in your surroundings, but, like, just kind of, because you can be open to people and different types of people, but maybe just kind of, like, pay attention to what their motives are, like, advantage of you, because it could cause a tower moment where, and then you're gonna feel vulnerable, like it's like you gave love unconditionally and then somebody takes advantage of it. So yeah, so I'm definitely kind of feeling that. Just kind of like be careful with that, try to, if you're feeling like something's not right, communicate. Okay, let that person know how you're feeling, communicate. And then you could kind of avoid these tower moments. But if you do get a tower moment, it's not a big deal. You learn a lesson from it. Nobody ever really wants to have tower moments. I feel like I'm so used to them by now. I feel like I have tower moments all the time, but I don't know. Maybe that's just me. Final outcome, you have the Knight of Pentacles, okay? And Knight of Pentacles is Virgo, okay? This is Virgo energy. Yeah, so like if you do have a tower moment, and if you do run into a situation to where you're finding yourself in some trouble with some people that you did have in your surroundings, I feel like this Knight of Pentacles, it's kind of going to like humble you a little bit, and it's going to throw you back on track to where you're going to be a little bit more grounding in how you go about your business, okay? Because the Knight of Pentacles is still a knight, so he does have the underlying energy of fire, so he is a go-getter, and he does go out into the world, but he's a little bit more strategic, and he plans a little bit more. He's definitely more down to earth, so I think that it might kind of throw you on that track to be a little bit more down to earth, so to where you're going to be more careful with how you spend money on. See, I'm sorry about that. I was wondering if this wind was going to like pick up. Sorry. Oh, that's actually a better position for that camera anyway. I'm about to wrap this up. Pretty much exactly what I said with the Knight of Pentacles. It's just kind of like, I feel like if you end up running into those types of people who are just kind of like trying to take advantage of you, all it's going to do is just set you back on your path. It's going to just set you back onto the place that you need to be, which is just a little bit more grounding. It's just a little bit more grounding, okay? So that's what I have for you, Capricorn.